This is part 7 of the icipici series of traveling to Hungary. Today we're going to talk just a bit about cell phones and cell phone plans. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome to the Hungarian Living Podcast. I'm your host, Elizabeth Sabo-Voss. We're on a mission to help you maintain a meaningful connection to Hungarian heritage in a variety of ways. We talk about food, travel, history, music, language, genealogy, and share stories from our guests. We're glad you're here. Join us each episode as we discover, celebrate, and share a variety of things about Hungarian heritage. If you grew up surrounded by Hungarian culture, then you know how special that is. And if you didn't, this is a great place to learn and grow. So whether you know a little or a lot about being Hungarian, this is the place to be. There are so many ways to think about this that I'm going to give you the questions you should be asking your cell phone provider before you go on a trip. They are the questions I ask each time I go overseas because these little international plans change quite frequently. They raise the prices, they give you more features, and sometimes I just get overwhelmed about all the options. The bottom line for me is I need to be sure I can make an international call if a participant on one of our tours has a problem. I know I can probably access Wi-Fi a little bit every day, but I don't really want to check email or text people unless it's an absolute emergency. I want to be as present as possible on the tour with the people in the group and engage in what we are doing for the day. I don't get to Hungary very often, and I want to enjoy every minute. When I'm at a hotel or if I have some downtime and I want to check in, I can often do that even just being on airplane mode. So what do you need to do? Get to know your phone and get to know your plan. I have even printed out the instructions about how to do it in case I forget a step. Believe me, if you hit the wrong button while you are traveling, you can spend a lot of your data in a very short amount of time and not even know it. Don't count on others to know what is going on with your phone and your plan. You have to be the one who knows because you are the one who pays the bill. And it is no fun having surprises when it comes to a crazy international charge. So first thing is ask your provider what kind of international plans they have. How many days do they cover? Is there a daily plan? Is there a monthly plan? And then also ask them exactly how to turn that plan on or off on your phone. Make sure you know when it takes effect, or tell them the day you want it to take effect. And make sure to include the country where you think you'll have a layover or where you're planning to have a layover, just in case something goes wrong there and you need to make a phone call and you need to turn on your phone and you want to be able to have access. Not every country is on certain plans. And so you want to know what countries does your plan cover. One thing I will recommend too is to download Google Maps to your phone if you're bringing one along so that you don't have to use data to look at a map. But be sure you understand how that works too. When you are exploring, it is a good idea to have a little map with you, whether it's printed or the one on your phone. So, happy planning your trip. Do talk to your cell phone provider. Get all the information on an international plan that you need. You might even consider buying a SIM card, but that's another whole deal that you just have to figure out if that's something you want to do. So for now, check in with your provider, ask about your cell phone plan or ask about your international plan options, and you should be good to go. Check out all our upcoming tours at magyarliving.com and contact us at tours@magyarliving.com if you want to check out one of our Zoom sessions all about our tours to Hungary or Transylvania. We will have links to our tours and the ways to contact us in the show notes. And we have one more tip coming up, so stay tuned. Are you interested in traveling to Hungary or Transylvania? This episode is sponsored by Magyar Living Tours. Interested in visiting Hungary or Transylvania but don't want to deal with all of the details? Our tours are typically 13 nights long and include all hotels, transportation, an English-speaking guide, 2 meals each full day, and a wide variety of activities. Come, see for yourself. Visit magyarliving.com to learn all about the details about our upcoming tours. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode of the Hungarian Living Podcast, please share it with someone you know who loves their Hungarian heritage. Special thanks to Stephen Cicek and the Animal Cannibals for the show music. Check out our show notes for links to resources mentioned in this episode. If you have a question or comment, we'd love to hear from you at podcast@hungarianliving.com.